River Bluff is a family-owned and operated company. We started 3 years ago in 2019. We manufacture all of our Delta 8, CBD, Delta 10, and THC-O products, from gummy worms to bath bombs, topicals, tinctures, all sorts of things.
Joe and myself lived out in Colorado for the past 10 years. We decided to move back home to East Dubuque, Illinois, and when it all became legalized back in 2018. So we spent some time in the industry out there, really got to know and kind of experience what legalization looked like when it happened. And once it legalized in Illinois, we decided to move home and start a company here. We were avid users out there and knew that the market would be expanding here, so we decided to move home.
You know, we started out in the industry kind of, working with extraction, seeing kind of how that panned out. We were looking at, and this is 2 years ago, we started getting revenues from the business, and it's like, how are we going to reinvest our money? And we focused more on like finishing our end-use products instead of, purchasing more extraction equipment. So now that we have our products down pat, we know that the extraction equipment, that industry is huge and established. So now as we move our company more into the regulated market with our Delta 9 dispensary in Chicago that just got released the last week or two. We're going to be pursuing those craft cultivation licenses, hopefully changing our processes from this Delta 8 and CBD market into the Delta 9 regulated market in Illinois. We make gummies, we make a lot of confectionery stuff, caramels, cookies, brownies, that kind of thing. Right now we're just in the scaling stages of our business, right? So, the challenges we're facing is, how to keep up with demand. As we do that, we're starting to get into our first, depositors and our first, specialty equipment for, production.
Where we're located right now is right on the border of Iowa, Illinois, and Wisconsin. And all three states have very, very different laws when it comes to cannabis in general. So depending upon, we are across the river, so we're right on the Mississippi River. So depending upon what event it is, what wholesaler we're looking to work with, we really have to be strict on what products we allow to sell. And we have to stay on top. We know the laws are changing all the time, so we have to stay on top of those laws changing. Plus we're in the process of moving into the Delta 9 space, so that's going to be a whole nother game when it comes to those regulations as well. So,
personally, cannabis, everyone, we try to get into it, for a business opportunity, right? It's definitely become a thing of passion. Just seeing how much this plant can help people when it comes to healthcare, when it comes to being comfortable, when it comes to their mental health, all that stuff, comes into effect. It's more of a human rights issue more than it is anything else. Just trying to get it out and get it to the people who need it.
And part of our mission statement is to reduce the stigma within the community. So Joe mentioned mental health. That's really where our company focuses a lot of our efforts on, is helping people live better lives every single day. Whether it's just CBD, so something that helps them function, not giving them that recreational high, or you want to have fun as well along the way. So that's why we really look to scale those products from CBD into the THC market. But mental health awareness is really like our biggest focus when it comes to like our philanthropic activities. It's been challenging. So again, we're on the border of Iowa and Illinois. We can't do billboards in Iowa, and that's really where our larger customer base is for us. Wisconsin and Illinois are much more liberal when it comes to what you can do. We've been very limited on social media. We've had our Facebook pages shut down a few times. We don't have Instagram anymore. So we are really focusing on events like this, but also like radio ads, billboards in states that allow us to do. So it's a bit of a uphill battle all the time. And I think it goes back to, you asked about the legalization as well in Wisconsin, and really across the board. Every state's so different that we have to kind of navigate that as it comes too. So we're really excited. So a lot of the events that we do is focused on like wholesalers and vendors as the customer, where this one's different. We have a lot of people here that are actual consumers themselves, and that too we're looking to sell to. So really excited to see people who have the same passion that we do. When it comes to all these different cannabinoids, this is new for a lot of people. So for us to be able to have FaceTime with customers, with consumers, and be able to explain to them, what they're consuming, how we do our testing, it really helps, tell the story, not just for us, but for cannabis overall. So the turnout feels really good today. We're really excited.
riverbluffcannabis.com, check it out.